Live streaming is on.
Jitsi got you going through it.
Women and men have to go 50-50. And like the men started praising me and the women started attacking me. And I want to make this very fucking clear, right? I'm going to make two things clear. First thing first, I never said that women and men have to go 50-50. Never say you have to go 50-50. Then you have cursing me out like it's like, oh, yeah, you get cheated and you go 50-50 in your home. Blah, blah, blah. All right, like I want to make this very clear. Me and Offset, we don't go 50-50. We bought a house and we went half and half on our Atlanta home. We got two properties that we bought together, two investment properties, and I bought my home in Jersey myself, and he bought a condo in Miami himself. So like we're part of the 1%, and we're very fortunate that we're very successful and everything. However, there was a point in life, big TV screens. My dad lost. When I tell you my dad lost everything, my dad lost everything. And then my dad became a cab driver. My dad became a cab driver. And my mom had to get a job. And my question to you is, right? When my dad lost everything and became a cab driver, and he couldn't pay the rent with the bills and everything, was she supposed to leave him? Was she supposed to leave him? One thing about it is, even though my dad lost everything and he had to start cab driving, guess what? I was never in a shelter. There was not one time that the lights went out. There was not one time that we didn't have cable. The only time that we didn't have cable was when my mom and dad separated when I was like 13. But the point is, right? My dad was paying the rent and my mom was helping on the bills. Like that's what partnership is about. And then they started saving money. They started saving money because they wanted to buy real estate upstate, foreclosure homes and rented and everything. Then my parents separated, but he took
Life shit.
Does that change anything? Yes or no?
No,
It's
that's
cracking me
real.
up.
That's real life. That's real life shit.
It's funny. Somebody told her. Somebody said, "Why you going 50-50 and he cheating on you?"
She, she tried to work it out, because hell. Even
It's
look,
so-
even Kevin Samuel said you might well go back to your husband or you try to make it work it out with your spouse. He'll tell you that. I've seen
it's
him do it.
no, it's crazy because like they instead of here like instead of realizing, dang, like it's great to me. I'm just trying to figure out like Cardi could have kept that in the vote because at the end of the day, it's like why? Like why did you put that out there? Because you portray to be one image and now you're trying to fix your image and make it seem and then but instead it's like hurting Offset because we already know he don't make that much. So the rest of the world just clowning him and then you put it out there and it's just like, bro, we knew he was kind of broke. All
She
that
never
man
called him
do,
broke.
hmm?
She never called him broke. She said both of them in the 1%.
Yeah, she says we're in the 1%.
Yeah, so how could he be broke if they're
Yeah,
both
she
in the?
said he got a condo in
You
Miami,
say he got a
and she
condo
got
in
a spot in
Miami.
Jersey, and they
Yeah,
got a house together.
she bought her house in Jersey. He bought a condo in Miami. They went 50-50 on the investment property. Uh Also the house that they bought in Atlanta, they went 50-50 on that. Um and when her her dad technically her dad and Offset would be the same because in the beginning Cardi had nothing. Her mom was a princess. Cardi was hustling and whatever the case may be. Her dad had everything. And then I think when they turned 6, her dad struggled, lost everything. So he had to pick up cab. The mom ended up, working, having to help out, right?
That's a different. I see where you're going, but this is a different story because Cardi, when she
And
was on
she
her
said,
come up, she was still dating a nigga in jail. Now, if it was the nigga in jail you was talking about, you would have that she was still dating and she was being loyal to. You would have a point. By the time she got to with Offset, Offset was already a name,
yeah,
and Cardi was making a name.
exactly. Offset was already a name when he was with the Migos. Offset kind of fell off.
No, he just had a solo. He just dropped without a solo.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he did still compared to like the fame that Cardi has.
to
When
be to be fair,
when
to be
Offset was with Migos, yes, he was. They were big. Like the Migos was huge. But
to be fair, like, but Cardi hasn't dropped nothing recently either with an album. I know she's been kind of, but she's more or less been getting money off of not really rap, but more or less her social media and her likeliness. Not really much of her music. Yes, she dropped music, but she don't really get her money off of her music like that. She gets her money off of her likeliness and her doing like shows
yeah, but
on
her
Facebook.
likeness is up there compared to Offset's.
Yeah, but that's always going to be like that with women.
Offset, Offset and Amigos was just up there. Like a few years back, they was up there. Like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
him,
That,
in the
that
Migos, they was still outselling like crazy. But once he left, he cheated a couple times and left Amigos, beefing with QC, beefing with the rest of the crew. Uh, had kids. Well, he already had kids, but he had kids with Cardi. Then he just stayed home playing video games. Um,
he had a caffeine deal. That's why he was playing the video games. Most of that stuff he was streaming off of caffeine. He was getting paid off of that.
yeah, but not doing much, and the fans was dropping. People started disliking him because he had nothing, but all they seen him as a cheater. And even I think when him and Cardi was arguing when they broke up recently, she even aired him out for being kind of broke.
She had him out for being a cheater. I don't know if she really had
No,
him out for
no.
being
When
broke.
that last argument when they broke up recently, Cardi had I think she was on live stream or something, and it was going around all over social media. She was like, because I think he had just made that album. She was like, when I was taking care of everything, blase, I supported him. I was holding him down. Like she went in on him.
Yeah, for the music. On the
No,
music.
it was
Yeah, because the music because she was promoting his album on her Instagram and all that other stuff. I've seen it all, but she never really called him broke. She was
yes,
just
I
like
did. Oh my god.
she never called him broke. She was most of the stuff she was talking about was in the music, and she was like she's not getting the same. The most of her argument was you're not. I'm not getting the same thing when I'm trying to drop my music. And then that's where most of that came from. It's because she felt like she's kind of like a perfectionist with her music and like she's afraid to really drop her. That's why I like that one Instagram post. She be like, "Stop being scary and drop your album." It was fire because that's mostly where she was getting her anger from.
Let me see. Where's the Texas that she's
Because I think Offset he do a lot of features too. He
Yeah,
get
you do.
money off of features. He do a lot of money off of streams, guest appearances. He do a lot of pop up concerts he be doing because yeah, you get money off that. But Cardi B also get money too. She ain't
Yeah,
come out with nothing, but she been coming out with a lot of singles, and she got her social media, and she make money off her social media and deals too.
yeah, and like majority of these female rappers, you're gonna make more money off your likeliness than your rap career. And I think a
Yeah,
lot of people are seeing it. That's why a lot of them ain't really dropping no albums like that. Cardi B, I wouldn't even know what Fashion Over it is without Cardi.
yeah,
that's
she make a
true.
lot of money off of that.
And yeah, she make buku money off of that. What else? she be on them. She was she on Facebook Watch? She had a couple shows on Facebook Watch where she was just doing random
Yeah,
jobs and all that other stuff. Like, yeah,
yeah.
a lot of them make it. Most women are more likely to make money off of their likeliness than most dudes are. Like,
And what
Offset, she's
and
going
what
right.
I was hearing that she supposed to do a guest appearance in WWE too after WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean,
like
both of them getting money. You know what
How?
I'm saying? They
Why
just
would she be doing a guest appearance on WWE?
well,
because
she
she's
was
pretty.
she got accepted. She got accepted last time, but she got pregnant with Stephanie McMahon. She supposed to pop up for WWE, but she got pregnant, so she didn't do it. So now she said that when she get when she dropped the baby and when she got some time free, because you gotta realize like WWE, that's another fan base where you could make more money off that just appearing on there, walking down that ramp, you get money off that. And then they'll make one of your songs as one of the songs for the pay-per-view or whatever. You get definitely get money off of that. A lot of people just trying to find ways to make money because dropping an album, you gotta do more than just drop an album.
And it also depends on if you have a 360 deal, because if some of these artists have 360 deals, they're not seeing none of that money. All that money going.
Yes, that's why a lot of people be trying to do guest appearances. They be doing concerts. They be doing pop-ups. Even
They be doing
because even
movies.
Offset and Amigos, they did a WWE appearance.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they even did a song with Ric Flair.
Yeah, the Ric Flair
So
drip.
it's like, yeah, the Ric Flair drip. They did a little video of that, and they popped on stage and everything. What's that black guy that be on um that be on live all the time? They had Nicki Minaj there.
Casanat.
Yeah, that's where the money at right there, really for social media and
Oh
live
yeah, he did
streaming.
that. Oh yeah, he did that live stream with Offset when he was promoting his
Yeah,
album, and that was
yeah,
really popping.
yeah.
Hmm.
Because I think he's number. I think he make the most money. I think he's the number one streamer right now.
He Casanat #1 streamer on Twitch. Last time I checked, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you make money. And then she had her OnlyFans too.
Yeah, but it
She still
wasn't
got
like
that.
it was
That
nothing really raunchy. It was just something to also promote invasion of privacy. I don't know, it was just something, but it was she even said like I would have an OnlyFans. It's nothing raunchy on there. It's just like something
yeah,
to
she was just
promote.
her everyday life.
Yeah. It was out of that to promote her invasion of privacy album and some shit like that. But it was nothing really vulgar or just
And you also need to realize she only dropped one album. Everything else is singles.
yeah. And she do features. She
She
be
do
on
a lot of
features.
features.
She do a lot of features too.
She do a
So
lot of
yeah,
features. Cause you can make money on features where the company would get, hey, you drop this feature, I'm giving you this money. To drop this songs and that's it.
yeah. There's like I said, majority of these female rappers, like I know Saweetie had a McDonald's deal. It's like they're most because they look good, they're most likely and they garner a lot of female audience, especially Cardi. Someone like a Cardi that garners a lot of female audience, they're bound to make more money off of their likeliness than their actual rapping. Now, the fact now, like Offset, he probably have to do it through his music and then get what he get. But yeah, they're going to pay a woman more. I think in that area, Cardi's going to get more than Offset in that area. That's a no brainer. But I guess any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now, Father, there was a topic you wanted me to talk about, and it involves uh this dude and like he admitted to like hitting this girl or something like that, and or strangling her or something like that.
So, for a bit of backstory, the nigga, he got accepted into NASA or whatever. So he posted about it, went viral. We was all celebrating, yay, black man in space. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody had posted the tweet that I sent you, talking about, oh man, this man used to abuse his then ex and a few other women. And if you saw the context that I posted earlier, apparently that he has a history of being abusive towards people. So yeah, like people just, like really digging on this nigga and posting his shit online. And I just thought it was interesting because it's like, yo, you really don't know who people are out here. You feel what I'm saying? One minute the niggas being celebrated, the next minute, this shit comes out. So, we was having a conversation. It's like, did you do this to like tear him down, or you know what I'm saying? Not saying that domestic violence is anything serious to be talked about, but like, it's just interesting how he posts that he got a job at NASA and then this comes out. So it's like, that was the initial conversation that was like happening when this shit came out.
I'm trying to look for the link, and then you still have the link, right? I think you can send me the link.
Just look in the Facebook chat. It's not that.
No, I'm on my laptop though. That's what I was saying. I was asking if you could like send it through the Discord.
Yeah,
So
I gotta stop eating my fucking cookies to send you this link again, Ray.
I just to bring it up, it's because I can't do it through I can't like bring it through. I have it on the phone, but not just on the. And for some reason, I don't know how to work Twitter on a goddamn laptop.
Bruh.
Hold on.
What's that damn app?
Oh, never mind. I found it. Hold on.
Whew.
Then I'm safe.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe we shouldn't be together then, right?
Fine, Tyrone. Fine.
Or is
Tell him, no, tell him. Every time the camera come on, oh yeah, I just want to talk, baby. I just want to talk.
I'll talk to you.
And then you wonder why everybody feel how they feel. When it comes to you being aggressive and abusive towards me.
What the fuck are you being there? Are we gonna go there?
This is what I deal with, guys. It's freaking ridiculous. I gotta even do this to make sure I'm protected, I'm safe.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe we shouldn't be together then, right?
Fine, Tyrone. Fine.
Or is
Tell him, no, tell him, no, tell him, tell him.
I'm not telling nobody.
Tell him. If that's what you're saying, that's what we will do. That way I can keep my life and my family's not paying $5,000 for me being a casket with black eyes and a broken neck from being strangled because you want to be aggressive.
You're right.
Every time the camera come on, oh yeah, I just want to.
And I guess this is the official headshot of him being in NASA. So, I'm not gonna lie. When you see that video, you can tell there was something wrong with him. I had to double take to see.
Every time the camera come on, oh yeah, I just want to.
I kind of had to double take to see if that was the same person because he kind of looked a little. Maybe because he looked a little cleaner and doesn't look as demented as in the second video and all that. So I don't know. Anybody got any thoughts about?
That's crazy. The whole NASA headshots just going viral to find out that guy is deep in domestic violence. Who done pulled his little credentials up and
Uh,
found the video in the vote?
some woman. Wannabe Maxine. And it's funny because her Twitter name is Wannabe Maxine Shaw.
That's
So,
so crazy.
and but you can tell it's some type of feminist because it's like uh, men are so scary. Wallahi, to my heart goes out to the. Now I'm not. I'm pretty. I'm not gonna make this a little gender war thing and all that other stuff because obviously the man does look for. But
Mm.
unfortunately for what father said, he has done this many of times and uh to many other people, and I guess it runs in the family too because the mother said it was he's done this before and his mother was okay with it or some shit like that. So
Mm. Something ain't right with him.
yeah, you
But
go.
listen, the lesson of that is that, bro, like people ain't shit because they had help being ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta see how people just accept the shit that you do or hold you accountable or lack thereof. Because if I did some fuck shit like that, I've had everybody breathing down my neck. You feel what I'm saying? But that's because they care about me and they're looking out for me. So like the question that I have is in situations like that, like why did the people around him fail him and not do their due diligence to address that somebody was harmed in this particular situation and it was caused by someone that you are close with, one of your family members, one of your brothers, one of your son, you know what I'm saying? Like why isn't that the immediate response when some shit happens like this? And then the man goes on to because getting into NASA is a pretty big deal. As you can see, he went fucking viral. So all of that is fucking gone because now this is what people are now looking at you for. No one is talking about NASA now like we should be. You're a domestic abuser. It's fucking crazy to me.
Which came first, the domestic abuse or massacre?
The
It's two
domestic
different
abuse came
hairstyles. Like,
first. The domestic abuse came first, and then it came out when because he was just a regular dude until that like picture came out. Then he went super viral because it's like a black man in NASA. Fuck yeah! But now that this came out, this is what we're talking about now.
yeah, because right now I think there was a viral moment that's happening with like all of everybody's putting up their NASA headshots. Not, and I guess once his and several other people, because NASA I think just released their pictures or something. I don't know. Um, but dang, that's so crazy. He might have grown up. I guess he eventually woke up and something clicked in him because he went for NASA, getting a degree in engineering. So I don't know. I just don't
You
know.
can do all of that and still be a domestic abuser, though. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Well, from looking at his original video, he looked like he ain't had nothing going on for his life. He looked like he was just chilling,
Hmm.
mad at the world. And looking at his little headshot, he looked super happy, blessed.
No, mind you, he was in a relationship with in the situation you're talking about. So somebody took a chance on him. Maybe by those accounts, multiple people did. He was never lonely.
Well, if somebody finally let him go, cause
Y'all
no,
keep y'all hands
that
to
video
yourself.
and that picture is two different people. I don't know what he was going through in that video, but by the time he got to that person at that picture, it was two different people. Now, does that mean he probably still did he seek help? He probably did. Is he still an abuser? He probably is. I don't know. Um, but does that mean that there's a lot of females who probably won't pursue him? Probably not. There's still gonna be a whole lot of them that's still gonna pursue him, even him being a domestic abuser. Some of them might be running to him even harder. Because I'm not saying some ladies just love to be hit in the head.
Some do. Some really do. So, yo, I'm being real. Some girls feel like they don't love you unless you like hit them in the fucking head. It's weird. They're a bunch of widows, but yeah.
I don't know. So, but him and the person in that video, it's like that's day and night.
Uh, uh, from what it looks like, they're trying to get that man fired.
Fired
Yeah.
for what?
Hold on. Because I finally figured it out on this laptop. I'm gonna bring this up. Let's go to good old Twitter. And
But what is they getting him fired for?
I don't see it. I don't see enough people contacting news networks and NASA to get Tyrone Jenkins for a minute to abusing women. But ladies, we can correct this. DM Fox pushed them to update the article. Now, this was 2 years ago. This the one father should be, and then I had to look up her name. I've been receiving messages, and this for the people that can't see. I've been receiving messages with Tyrone Jacobs Jr. after yesterday's post. Yes, he has a history of abusing women and being abusive and a liar. He's been physically abusive to his own family members. He's a good friend, quote unquote. Well, that may be true. It doesn't mean he's still not mentally ill and doesn't excuse traumatizing or abusing women. He's a good friend, quote unquote, to some who is he's absolutely horrible to others. Everyone is going to have an opinion, but as an advocate of abuse, Black lives, and social injustice, I stick with proof and facts over opinions. There's proof of facts. He has indeed abused a certain women. He's currently on the run as well. If you're innocent, you wouldn't be on the run. These are real conversations from his victims who know him behind closed doors in real life. It's disgusting to know his last victim isn't his first. He's a coward and mentally ill for putting his hands on females, then lies about his face. He's choking straight more than one woman. These victims never knew each other and actually took care of this coward. Why would they have similar stories and lie? One of the females says he would abort this baby without him knowing. Tyrone was having sex unprotected with 15 plus women, ejaculated in all of them at the same time in 1 year, some even being members on this platform, then had some of them trying to fight each other. He comes from family abuse. He himself is abusive, yet there's people saying, quote, he would never do that, end quote. His family condoned his abuse. His own mother said it was okay. His mother herself was abused. So there you go. Does that change your mind about anything? My only question is, my only concern is, okay, if he was this abusive, why hasn't he been arrested sooner?
Well, they say he on the run. This shouldn't even be funny because this is not a laughing matter. But this is hilarious to me. Like, where do they find these people from? Like, what black hole are you looking through? Like, this is crazy to me.
Again,
2 years ago, she made this whole post. Like, and she works at a law firm. She's an accountant at a law firm.
God, yo, look at the fucking headline. The sky is like quite literally the limit if you don't stop reaching for that dream. Y'all don't shut the fuck up. Niggas is out here trying to work 2-3 jobs. You over here talking about, hey, you can do it. You can do it too. Get the fuck out of here.
And he's on the run, but he went and got a whole job at NASA with his real name.
Knowing you did all that shit. That's what kills me. It's like, bro, did you just really think you was gonna weasel your way in there without nobody knowing what you was about?
What they knew from the beginning. So like, what type of run is he on? Like like I'm confused because NASA's a federal job. So the
Yeah.
moment he puts his name in the database, they're gonna find him.
Hold on. Click the profile picture. I just want to see something.
This one right here.
Yes. No, not that. I was talking about the account because I wanted to see, because it's just very interesting to me that this is an example of Black excellence. It's all good, Ray.
Oh, did I fuck up again?
Yeah, nah, it's good.
From a teenager whose school wouldn't let him graduate because of his locks to a NASA employee.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just like, bro, you see that, right? It's like,
oh, okay, yeah. This young man's headshot made me think of it.
Like, look at the accounts that are peddling that. You know what I'm saying?
White woman.
Bruh.
Austin Latina mom and moderate democracy. Okay, I see.
Victim advocate. You peeped that, right? It said victim advocate. So I know what.
And hold on, this.
No, hold on. Look at the headline.
This one right here. Yeah, this is a white woman. Oh wait, pro Asian, pro MENA, pro Black, pro Indigenous, real racist. Yeah, white woman. Mm-mm. Go ahead, B.
So they wouldn't let him graduate because he had locks in high school.
I don't. Probably either high school or.
But then.
That's what I'm saying.
But he was just in the video with no locks, so.
I mean, because it probably happened a while ago.
Yeah, but then you regrew your locks. So why didn't you cut them in school? But you was willing to cut them out after school. Like you fought and couldn't even walk on stage for your diploma. Like I'm still questioning if that headshot is even like real. Like
it's like my black doctor that didn't really have a doctorate.
Exactly. Like, did he ever really work?
That nigga said he a doctor. He a doctor. The sky's the limit, right?
Like, are y'all just putting stuff up, like, making posters and stuff, adding pictures where they don't belong? Because I'm like, he had locks. He barely, almost didn't walk because of his locks in high school. But then there's a video of him domestic abusing, and the girl has to like be live and then be like, "Oh, we don't." I'm like, it's too much going on.
History Month serves as a spotlight on those who are making a difference in their lives and the lives of others. Tyrone Jacobs Jr. says he's dealt with gun violence and poverty.
I'm over this nigga.
He says he and his older sister were raised by a single working mom. His dad was in and out of jail, and his friends encouraged him to be bigger than the streets. Jacobs did just
so he was even a criminal.
From UT with an electrical engineering degree and works as a contractor for NASA.
He saw me with my book bag on, like walking home, and he said, "Man, I don't know what you're gonna be, but you're gonna be something one day. I don't know what you are or what your dreams are, but I do know one day you will become something." And that stuck with me. I was probably in maybe 5th or 6th grade, and he ended up getting killed later on in life. So that's hard to know that someone would see something or someone can see something in you so early and then just knowing how their life ended up later on is very tough to witness. It's very hard to take in.
He says teenagers in Toledo's inner city can take after him and know that there is a way out of what seems impossible.
Oh, there you go.
No, they playing with people's time.
I hate that fucking narrative so fucking much. You can do it too, as long as you just believe. Like, bruh.
You gotta believe.
I'm weak. This dude right here is a comedian. Like,
look at that. We done don't
really
do a lot.
He
I
really
feel like D went from one of his rabbit holes.
It's like it's giving me that recent Legion's situationship, to be honest. Dude really came on and said around 5 or so years old that there was this guy that seen him walking with his with his backpack and said, "You really gonna go somewhere?"
Yeah, he going to school. That's what.
No, like, oh, you gonna be bigger than man. Don't be getting on the internet to play with people's time. And then he died. Oh, it's so sad to see, somebody who like gave you hope and to see their life get, bruh. That man, something ain't right with him for real, for real. But there's probably a bunch of females sliding in his DM. Don't give a damn. The fact that he's borderline crazy and borderline will create a whole narrative in his brain. Because I know for a fact there was nobody seeing you at 5 years old in your backpack with your backpack on, walk in school and be like, I don't know what you gonna be, but you gonna be something. Just random, like you don't even know this person.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's cool that the nigga was working for NASA. No one's taking that away from him. And like, he graduated school and shit. But it's just like, at the very end of the day, you need to be cognizant of the people that you're fucking lifting up, as the woman eloquently said on the tweet right there. But it's like, even beyond that, you see how they're so quick to pull out those type of fucking stories and parade them around like, oh man, if he can do it, then you can do it too. Like, that shit is where a lot of the problems with mental health even begin. Because if you're going to teach someone to be, a certain way to get out of their circumstances, then the opportunity needs to come with it. That's all I'm saying. Like, he had the opportunity to go to school and, look where he ended up. But at the same time, because of, they came out that like he came from a place of abuse, look at what he inherited as a result. Like, patterns resurface, and even with the accomplishments, that doesn't mean that you are absolved from all the horrible shit you did. And people need to fucking understand that.
He has a young criminal record from the video.
Probably something in the juvenile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, all right. Any last words before we move on to our final topic?
I guess know who you dating or with.
This is the one Tyrone I'm pretty sure no one's gonna call on.
Yeah, but it's just like, at the same time though, if you're going to be something great, it's not just because someone gave it to you. You have to earn that through everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the people that acknowledge you. It's not the position that acknowledges you. It's like you're only really successful once you've defined what success means to you, type shit. So them sitting there parading around, oh man, you got a job at NASA and shit like that. It's like, ugh. Stop
I
parading.
believe them girls in his DM. Them girls in that inbox. They ready to risk it all.
The fact that he ejaculated into 15 women, and so he was trying to get bitches pregnant.
Well, Ray, that just made me want to throw up. Like, why did you even bring that one back up?
Because you know,
Because he was getting fucked. He was getting plenty of pussy. It was
Oh
working.
my God. That whole that thing just made me want to throw up. Just the thought about let's just move on because that is just disgusting. Like that 2-page essay sis wrote, everything about it was disgusting. And these girls they be ready to risk it all just because the man got a little piece of change.
oh, that NASA money is more than a piece of change. That's that NASA nigga about to be a blacksmith. Nah, let me stop.
No, that's a piece of change when you about to you can wake up tomorrow and be seeing heaven.
They'll risk it all to get on that spaceship ride.
Heaven or hell, you don't know which ride you getting on. 'Cause that man could wake up in the middle of the night and be choking you and all sorts of other stuff.
Right. Okay. On to our last topic. Are any of y'all interested into going to Lanier, and a water slide?
Hell no.
Fuck no. That's where that's where they pull all them dead bodies at.
Yes.
Out of the water.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. No. That's white. That's a white people destination right there.
Yeah. So obviously, what?
Well, if the white people go there, the ancestors will definitely start, bringing them all the way down. Take them out.
I just want to know what in the right mind that you want to build a water slide park or water coaster there in the first place, knowing all these stories about Lake Lanier and then everybody that goes there disappear. What makes you?
To be honest, I didn't know nothing about Lake Lanier until Tamika Raymond started speaking on it. Like I was watching the show and she spoke on it because her son died there. She made he fell off the boat or whatever they was on. But I didn't realize there was the video, there was the article where the guy kind of fell off and he got electrocuted and then somebody else went and got him. It don't make no sense. This dude get electrocuted in the water, then you jump in the water to save him. So I'm like, how you didn't get electrocuted? But I didn't realize that a lot of these stories was coming from that one lake. But it's enough for me. Once I know, I can't unknow. And then it also has like electric. I think it's some type of electrical power line or something that's supposed to that helps.
It was a whole town. It's a whole town. Is a whole town under there.
Yeah, that was original, and then what it took. But I'm saying I think there's something about electricity is like also is powered. I can't remember what it is. Something about the electricity is also power hydroplane or something.
Stay hydroplaning. Oh man, listen. I think some people just want to be daring. I don't know. I just like I feel like I don't know. I'm at a loss of words, and yet and it's one of those things where it's just like who the fuck thought this was a good idea? Like I think that's where I'm at. It's like who the fuck thought this was a good idea? Like I feel like all the black people, especially people from Georgia, because that's what I heard. I've heard this from a Georgia woman who was talking about Lake Lanier and all that stuff. Just how people just ended up dead, and you looked in to realize there's an underwater city and everything and shit. It's just like now, why the fuck would you build a water park there?
And you know what, Ray? It's a great question to ask, but you're not gonna get a mother. But actually, the answer is right there in the fact that they're building it. It's called the audacity, and when it comes to audacity, there is a particular type of people that have all the audacity in the world. These are the same motherfuckers that tried to unearth a sarcophagus back in when they discovered it back in Egypt. And there was a story along with it that said that if you like open this shit, like you know, there's gonna be curses upon you. They went ahead and got that shit anyway. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck. What? Remember the nigga that tried to go see the Titanic? What happened to him?
Yep, fucked around and found out. Yep.
Fucked around and found out. What's gonna happen in this situation?
I just wonder who's gonna go. It's just I just want to know who's gonna go.
And you know what? The
Somebody gonna go.
Yeah, somebody's
Somebody
gonna go.
It's gonna be. It's a lot of people that will go there just to go there because of that, and the people that probably say, "Hey, that was a good idea," only thinking about money because they would never do that shit. They would just make the water park and have other people experience that shit and make the money out of the shit, regardless of that. What's going on and happened in the past. They ain't got to deal with that shit. Just making money off that shit from other people's shit. People love stupid shit like that. Oh my gosh, there's bodies in here. Let me swim in here.
And that's why you also see a overrepresentation of a certain type of person in horror movies. When you watch horror movies, it's bro. You want to know my theory? I feel like black people in horror movies die because you're not supposed to be in there anyway.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing in there? You like regular black folks, like you don't really. That's why you don't really see black folks in horror movies. I mean, like you do, like, but they usually one or two things happen. They either the only Negro in the motherfucking squad, or the movie is just black owned. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a black movie, but bruh, you're not supposed to be there because black people don't do shit like that. When spooky shit happen, we don't investigate. We let the law handle it. That's why we've been here so long. Black people like, what the fuck, haunted house, nigga? You can go check that. I'm going home. What the fuck am I going like?
I only pray that no black people try to go take their ass on this damn lake near what is a water park. I hope black people sit their ass down on that bit.
Have y'all ever seen
Father, have you seen the blackening? Have you seen the blackening before?
Yeah, I saw it.
I was about to say, have you ever seen the movie 1408?
Yeah, I seen 1408.
Yo, remember when like the maintenance man was he called up the maintenance man and he was trying to get him to get into the. He said, "I'm not going in there." I know what it's my favorite part of the movie. He black as hell. Hold up, this might get me copyrighted, but I'm gonna still play it anyway because this is like my favorite. This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie because this is black people in general. Hold on.
Damn right, nigga, bro.
That's my favorite scene. That's my favorite scene in the movie, man. Because it's like shit. I ain't going in there.
I thought he was gonna say that shit.
I thought he was gonna say shit because that's Clay Davis from the White. Shit. It's like
I ain't going in there.
He said, I ain't going in there. I know what the hell is.
And that's black. And that's why he lived, and you know he's still here with us. God bless that brother.
I love our people. That's why I feel like that's us when we heard about that water park. I know what the fuck it is.
The fight. Who going over there?
Who going over there?
Hey, Jameson, do you see The Blackening? You seen that movie before?
I seen The Blackening.
You seen it? That dude, how he was, he fucked up on spades and became the killer?
Yeah.
Wow. Because he fucking reneged, bro.
It's one of those things you don't do. Oh, man. I love our people. I love our people. Any last words before we move on to our final thoughts?
Bruh, it's just, yo, I know we all adults and we got shit to handle on the daily and shit like that. But let this be a lesson. Make sure you prayed up. Make sure that the spirits is around you. Cause nigga, if there's one thing that I've learned, we are not just dealing with people. We are dealing with spirits. We are dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. You know what I'm saying? So just always make sure there's a spiritual aspect to things. Keep that in mind. Cause these motherfuckers, they're gonna fuck around and find out.
All right, all right. And on that note, we are going to our final thoughts. And Tony is on you. You have any final thoughts?
Yes. What we was talking about earlier. Y'all need to watch Quiet on the fucking Set. Jesus fucking Christ. Watch
Bro, I
Quiet
don't
on the
know if I
Set.
can
It's on
watch some
HBO.
shit like that again, bro. I watched Surviving R. Kelly. I watched the other one. There was
Quiet
another one
on
that
the
was,
Set.
bruh.
Nickelodeon and them kids. Man, I need 2 episodes in, and I think one episode drop every week. I'm trying to think. I know one gonna be on Full House, but if you ever get a chance, check that out.
Hey man, what we sit through when they see us? What was the one about
Yes,
this?
yes. When they
Central Park
see
Five.
us, bruh. Nigga, I watched it once and I never want to watch it again because the
You had
type
to,
of rage I felt in my body was not okay.
yeah, you had to make me say. I was like, I don't know if I could sit through that. You had to make me watch that movie or that series. That shit pissed me fuck off.
Shit pissed me the fuck off, man.
I was like, this movie did its job. I was like, this movie was supposed to piss you the fuck off. It did its job because I was sitting here like,
Fuming.
yes, yes. And then like the surviving R. Kellys and the we need to talk about Bill Cosby.
Yes.
Lord Jesus, was like I told myself because I saw the previews, I do want to sit and watch this because it's like these are people I grew up watching, like especially like Amanda Bynes, and
Yeah,
she's fucked up. You
she
could
is
tell.
fucked up. But the crazy thing about it, all them people that worked there, that did all that stuff, they still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when nobody's not in jail.
Nobody.
And actually, one went to Nickelodeon, got charged, found guilty, and then got hired on Disney. Right after.
Yeah, bro.
Dan, the molester with the plan, Snyder. There's a
Yeah, so it wasn't him, but yeah, he was the main guy. But all the dudes he hired was pedophiles. Most of all the dudes he hired was pedophiles. And then what they usually did was that they would give the parents some money or separate the kids from the parents and do their thing. Mm. Can you say shotgun?
yeah. I still want to know why Taina was canceled, and that was one of their highest rated shows. And I know the excuse they said because it was budgeting or it cost too much to make it. I still call bullshit on that.
That is absolutely bullshit. It's a very convenient argument. You know damn well why they canceled that motherfucking show.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't want to see black people prosper. That's a black and Latino people prosper because that show was one of the most popular shows on TV, and it had great ratings. And it's just one of those things. It's just like you just dropped this. It's just mm-mm. To this day, I'm like, hey, you know what's funny? They don't even like replay that show on regular TV or Nickelodeon or even I think Paramount
That's what I'm
Plus.
saying. Like I've never
What show
seen
is
the show.
this?
Taina.
Taina,
I've actually never seen the show.
I have
Taina.
never heard of the show.
You never heard of Taina?
I've heard of it. I've just never seen it.
But they said in the documentary that they paid the black people less, and they treated the black people like shit. They felt like they didn't really give them that respect to even to do stuff like that.
I can
So
see him doing that. I can see him doing that because Keenan and Kel kind of like stopped abruptly as well too.
yeah.
And I don't know. Is that it, Tony? That's it on you.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to watch X-Men '97. Yes. HBO Max. X-Men '97, the old version. My kind of cartoon.
X-Men
That is
97.
all.
All right.
That is all.
That is-
Shout out to
material.
nostalgia.
Shout out to nostalgia. Material life is on you, B. Material life, you there? B, you there? Last call for B.
See?
Yep. Well, should probably pop back up. Father is on you.
I don't really have any motherfucking final thoughts. Brush your teeth, take a good shower, you know, make sure you put some deodorant on your armpits, make sure you clean. Or as they say in my language, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Shoot. I was just thinking, did I really have a final thought? I guess I don't know. Other than I don't know. I don't think I. You know what's funny? I don't have a final thought either. So
Hey, Cowboys. Hey, the Cowboys the same way.
I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that. You gonna
Yeah,
leave my team.
don't do nothing. Don't say nothing. Just let it go.
All right, leave it. All right, you gonna leave my team alone? So shoot. Uh, that is, and on that note, I'm not going to force one. I'm gonna just say I don't have one either. So on that note, I would like to thank all y'all for. I would like to thank the panel for jumping on as usual. I would like to thank all of y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is, you know what? Let me just say podcast, and we are signing out.